but they have this tournament challenge. And you can do your bracket. Fill out your entire bracket all the way down to your winner. And then there's a tiebreaker. You got to pick the score. And so I went and did it. I think you can do it. I don't know if you can do it as many times as you want, but you can do it more than once as far as having brackets. It asked me if I wanted to do another bracket, which I should have, but I didn't take the time because I think I got it right the first time. I'm not going to tell you everything all the way down through it. I'm not going to waste your time. The 4 number 1 seeds, if you don't already know, and I'm sure if you're a big fan, you've already seen the bracket, but the number 1 seed in the tournament is, of course, Kentucky. Kentucky is undefeated through the regular season and through their conference tournament. So they're coming into this undefeated, and they could be the first team to do this since the, 1976 Indiana Hoosiers. I think I'm correct. If I'm not, somebody call me, let me know. Out of all you millions of listeners that I have. Like I said earlier, Duke is a number 1 seed in the South. Kentucky's in the Midwest. In the East, number 1 seed is Villanova. That's right, Villanova's. And let's see. Hold on a second. Let me try something here. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. Hold on. I'm trying to pull something up so I can give y'all some information. Yes, I can. Excellent. I can tell you everybody's record. Like Kentucky is 34-0. Okay. And Villanova, they're number 1 seed in the East. They're 32-2. Only lost 2 games. That's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Duke is got the worst record of all the number 1 seeds. They're 29-4. And over here, Wisconsin is the number 1 seed in the West. And Wisconsin is 31-3. 31-3. And that's the same conference that Carolina's in. Carolina is a 4 seed. And Carolina has a very they're better than their record shows. They're 24-11. You know. But they've played some tough teams. They played Kentucky. They played Virginia twice. Won one time, lost one time. Played Duke twice. Played Louisville 3 times, beat them twice. And, of course, they lost to Notre Dame twice. Once in the regular season and then once in the championship game of the ACC tournament. So, anyway, those are your number 1 seeds. So I'm going to take it all the way down to the Final Four. I've got a Kentucky in the Midwest. I've got Virginia, number 2 seed Virginia, going to the Final Four out of the East. I got Duke, as much as I hate it, out of the South going to the Final Four. And I have the number 2 seed Arizona going to the Final Four. Excuse me. And then I have the big upset of the tournament. I have Arizona beating Kentucky in the Final Four. And I have Duke beating Virginia. So my championship game is Duke versus Arizona And I have Arizona beating Duke 82-77. So that's my pick, ladies and germs. Arizona. I believe Arizona's going to win the whole thing. Either them or Carolina. One of those two teams. Arizona. You watch it. Watch it. Mark my words. Arizona is the team to beat. And I was watching on the news, and they were talking about during the month of March. The month of March. Well, during the NCAA tournament, those 3 weeks? Let's see. The tournament starts March 19th and goes until the championship game is the 6th of April. So that's about 3 weeks, something like that, isn't it? Yeah, about 3 weeks. And businesses lose more money during those 3 weeks than any other time during the year as far as productivity goes. Because either people are calling in sick to watch games, they're watching games at work on their computer and not working. A lot of people, I have a cousin that takes vacation during the ACC tournament, and then I think one of the weeks during the NCAA. He takes his vacation. It's 2 weeks vacation during that. Poor family. So people are serious about their basketball. I got a basketball, Jones. Remember that? Basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. Oh, baby. Ooh. I bet nobody can tell me what that's from. Nope, see? Nobody told me. That's an old Cheech and Chong thing. Back in the day. All right, let's change channels here. I want to ask a question about, Tuesday is St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo, St. Patrick's Day. What does that conjure up when you say, it's St. Patrick's Day? Woo, I woke up this morning, it's St. Patrick's Day. That conjures up two things. Green, if you don't wear green, somebody's going to pinch you. And drinking. What kind of holiday is this? And how did St. Patrick, okay, this is a religious guy, St. Patrick. St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick was a saint. And a very famous saint for doing saintly things. And so we celebrate his life of giving and loving by wearing green and leprechauns and drinking beer. And we love him so much we color our beer green. It's a green beer. I have a green beer. I don't know, man. I think it's great. I'm not criticizing. I'm just making an observation. I wonder, how many people even know? I confess I don't know anything about St. Patrick, who he was, what he did, and why we celebrate him, and why we celebrate him the way we celebrate him. I'm kind of curious about that. I wish I had investigated that. I could have done the whole topic on that, couldn't I? Yes. But I didn't. I left it to you to to tell me. To go to manplease.com, leave me a message. Tell me what's up, man. Green beer. Lucky Charms. I wonder if they sell more Lucky Charms on St. Patrick's Day. Huh. It's interesting. Okay. Well, y'all can ponder on that. I will. I might find all those answers and have another show and say, hey, you remember that other show where we were talking about St. Patrick's Day? Well, this is who St. Patrick is. But not today, my friends. Not today. Today we talk about the military blimps. Blimps. Boy, my tongue is getting fatter and fatter. Huh. Check this out. The military has this huge blimp. It's as big as a football field. And the blimp is designed to, as an early warning system. For example, it's on the East Coast, and it has a range from Boston all the way down to, I think, like Charlotte, or maybe further, maybe to South Carolina. Anyway, it's got a huge range, and it has the type of radar that can, zero in on things and pick up things. So, truthfully, I mean, it could monitor things on the ground like a car. If it's that sensitive that it could zero in on a car and follow it. That's not what it's designed for, but that's how precise this piece of equipment is. It's designed to take that precision and point it off of the East Coast and constantly scan the skies for inbound missiles of any type and find them. Boom. Uh-oh, got a missile coming in right there. Hurry up. That's information that we need to know. Now, there's also another blimp that has weapons on it. Same kind of blimp, but it has weapons. And these two blimps work in correlation. They work together. The one blimp says, oh, here comes a missile. Identifies it as some type of inbound missile. And I'm sure, I say I'm sure because I trust our government. I believe in the America. I believe in the United States, but I'm sure that they they can communicate to each other. So the one blimp says, oh yeah, and what I was going to say is I'm sure that they know how to identify whether or not it's something that doesn't need to be shot down. And then so the other blimp can take it out. And we actually have people that are saying that this thing was designed, made to spy on people. Oh, and they got proof. Because it can do that. So, therefore, that's what it was built for. I simply say, man, please. Are you kidding me? You think that we want to spy on people? I mean, really, is that what we want to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on building a blimp so that we can just spy on people? Hey, where's that car going? Where's that guy? Where's that guy going?